Hi everybody, Tasha here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. Welcome back to everybody new. Hello and welcome. So I have somebody here who y'all haven't seen in a long while. To those of you new, this is Stellan. I know some of his aunties and uncles and cousins will be really happy to see him. And I am going to get Stellan ready for a photo shoot, so I thought I'd make a video with you all. Stellan is the Levi sculpt by Bonnie Brown, and he was painted by Pehr of Happiness Nursery in Australia. He is a very, very special baby in my collection who, as you can see, is still in a winter sweater. So he's in one of his Jamie K knits. And yeah, so Stellan needs a little TLC here. He's going to need his diaper changed and his hair brushed. And I know y'all just seen this in the last video that I put on Oscar from Pehr. I got it on Oscar. I took some pictures and I envision Stellan in this for a photo shoot. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do, right, Stellan? Oh, he's still the one. He is still my ultimate Levi. When I get him all changed, I will take y'all off the tripod, check him out a little more, but he's just, sometimes you just get that baby that checks all the boxes, and there's something just special in, the painting that, I don't know, it just captures the sculpt so perfectly. And yeah, Stellan's been his own little character here. So I don't spend as much time with my sleeping babies as I do with my awake babies. I'll admit that. And I try to keep, add, open-eyed sculpts. But I think that every collector should have a Levi. I don't know. There's just something so incredible about these curl little legs and all the poses and the little sucked up lip. What can I say? Bonnie Brown is just, she's a rock star. So let me see if I can get this together a little more with the snaps. It's one of those that has a lot of snaps. It's got the kimono side snap and tie, and this is in their just hatched print. They do not have, it's a little big. Their smallest size is 0 to 3 months. They do not have newborn. I kind of wish they did, but they don't. But I think we can make this work on Stellan. I made it work on Oscar. So, and of course, if you want to see the final products of the photos that I'm going to take, there's always a link in the description of the video below to follow me over on Instagram. Because I just think photos of Stellan in this are gonna be super nice. So let's see. All right, this snaps all the way down here. I think this goes to this. Goodness. I think it'd be hard with a wiggling baby, but at the same token, once you get on, it's designed to stay on and stay in place and not slip around on a little wiggling baby. So, yeah. It's a really nice brand for our dolls. It's nice and soft, for against their paintwork and stuff. And of course for your silicones, for their whole bodies. And I would think for a real baby as well, this is just, I think, you know, I'm gonna shrink this in the wash, but I'm gonna make it work for photos for Stellan, and then I'm gonna put it in the wash because I love it so much. I love the print. I love this style that has the snap and the side tie on it. So, ugh. And you know, he's so newborn, and newborn babies are usually swimming in their clothes. So, look at these little legs. So I have my big thing of Noodle and Boo out. This is actually mine that I use for my hair. Well, I have the same thing for the dolls, just in the smaller size. But um, I wanted to show you all this with the pump. Has the pump there. And oh, this is so fantastic on my hair. So for the dolls, I just do 1, 2, like 2 squirts, and then I wet the brush a little more like this, and also I will wet his hair a little bit because he's needs, like, you know, just his whole hair gone over because he's been hanging around for a while. So he is covered. He is in one of my Moses baskets, and that is covered. So, of course, like, he's really not getting dusty or anything like that. But it's always nice to spruce up their hair when they've been sitting a while. And I'm going to take out a toothbrush, which is what I like to style their hair with. And I just kind of, I have the matching blanket here too, the little muslin here. Just kind of, oh, look at this boy. Oh, he just, every time I take this doll out to do anything with him, I just feel like I fall in love all over again every single time. I think when it dries, I'm going to do a few photos and give him like a little bit of a messy look because I don't know, I've been enjoying that lately. It adds to the realism, I think, of the photos and stuff. I mean, you know, obviously when we brush a real baby's hair for photos, they will, um, you know, look all neat and everything. But if you're doing like photos, like, you know, just role play, like at home, you know, like good morning, they just woke up or something, I feel like it's a little more of a messy look. But you can all, you can let me know what you all think. Let's do this. I mean, the rooting is so incredible. So I know a lot of you are probably like, leave it, you know, nice and brushed. And he's got the beautiful blonde highlights in the front. I know my children, especially my first daughter, she had a full head of like really dark hair, but she had these like chunky blonde streaks, and she had a lot of blonde around here. I guess, you know, like sitting in the amniotic fluid or whatever just lightens, you know, parts of their hair. So, oh, look at, I mean, oh my goodness. This boy, this baby. So he's got his little just hatched print blanket, muslin blanket. We got a little chickadee here. He's got a little duck here. And I'm just going to try to create a little, like, you know, baby was napping, messy stuff kind of thing. let's see. A few of my viewers were asking, oh, actually, we were talking about it in Kelly Girl's live stream the other day. They were asking me to give some photo tips and some lighting and stuff. So I am going to do that, over the next couple days. But look at that. I mean, that's a real baby. Is that not a real baby? I mean, you just don't get any better than this, Let me bring this light over a little bit more. There we go. So you get a better look at him. But there's so many different poses that you can do with the Levi sculpt. Let's take these out. Look at that little lip. My goodness. So let's get a good look at Stellan because you all haven't seen him. He has the most perfectly painted feet. He has just the right amount of like blue undertones and the blue in the middle here, but he has very like pinky, newborn feet, and his painting is just, the coloring is spot on. I love the mottling. I love babies that are quite mottled and rashy. He is truly an inspiration for me when I paint, oh goodness, look at him. I mean, how many years now? I'm trying to think. I guess I've had Stellan around 3 years or so. And I am his third mommy. He had went off YouTube for well over a year, and then when I had snatched him up, some of you remember, I wound up having him rerouted because I was looking for the sparser look, and being I was his third mommy. It's sometimes you'll get freshened up or something that you want, and he just when he came back, everybody was just in absolute awe, including of course myself. I was just like, wow. And I feel like the blonde around here really brings out his painting. Originally, he had lighter hair, like all around, and that just brought out this little, I feel like Australian. He almost has like an Australian look to him. Like an Australian baby. What do you all think? I mean, he just, gosh. Oh my goodness, I could just eat him up. There are some days that I wish I was a one baby kind of collector, or to have like one reborn and one silicone, but I just love too many of them. I have at this point, a lot of the babies in my collection, which you all haven't seen in a very long time, that are still here, are they have a deep sentimental value to me. I really love the sculpt, and I really love the artist work. So, it's so hard to just have one or even two or three, once you've been collecting a while. I mean, for me, when I was like brand new in the very, very beginning is when I was buying up most of, looking at different artists' work and sculpts and and all of that, and just had some amazing dolls coming in and out of my nursery. But I was doing a lot of buying and selling, and selling is stressful, and just having them coming in and out a lot, and having box openings very close together, I would find that I would, bond with one baby but not the other, because it's just nice when you figure out your personal preferences and you slow down, and then you can like really soak up and absorb the new baby that you get, and you have that time, and you're taking the pictures and buying them clothes and all of that, and that attachment, I know we call it bond, but the attachment to the doll happens to the baby. And that's when some of them just become like, wow, I could never let this baby go. So Stellan is certainly one of those babies. A lot of people say he was kind of, meant to be mine. And yeah, so that is my Levi. He is still my ultimate Levi, my vision of the ultimate perfect Levi for me. Wouldn't change a thing. Look at those little toes. Oh, look at those little toes. I have not yet painted a Bonnie Brown sculpt, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm sharing my entire journey in painting reborns myself, as well as, all else behind the scenes in my channel exclusive membership. So if you'd like to check that out, click the blue join button next to subscribe, and check out behind the scenes at Pixie Mommy's Reborns. But don't forget to go smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. And I will just show you quick, I did change Oscar because Oscar was in this, and he does have a photo shoot that I'm starting to get up on Instagram. He's a baby. And this Noodle and Boo, it smells so good, and it really smells so baby. It gives them, and this one, I think there are two, let me just get that, yeah. There are 2 scents in this, and I get the cream dulce. And I love this for my own hair. I use this every day after I get out of the shower. That's why I have a big one. I had bought 2 big bottles of it. And it just lasts so long. I highly, highly recommend this. Oops. It's just, and a lot of collectors do. A lot of collectors that finally say, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet and buy it. Don't regret it. So yeah, it's a wonderful thing. And then I do have Oscar over here in the Snuggle Me Organic, and I decided to change Oscar into this new little Carter's Little Planet terry cloth pink short all. So Oscar is rocking some pink this summer. Let's turn the light so you can see him better. There we go. And he's snuggly on his little under the sea blanket from Pehr. And I'm like, the summer goes so fast that, I find, I have found in past years that I didn't even get on the babies some of the things that I had purchased, because plus we get busy over the summer with family stuff, and I'm outdoors a lot more. So just, sometimes they'll stay in outfits for a long time. Some of the reborns, get into a summer outfit and never don't get changed till fall. You know, it just depends on how much I'm interacting with the baby that season. So I said, I want to get Oscar in this, and I think it's awesome that little boys are doing pink, little girls are doing blue. It's just so nice to have that, not only gender neutral stuff, but you know, the gender crossing in styles. And we don't even call it that anymore because it's not a new thing. It's been, you know, several years. I've bought a lot of pink clothing for my son and my husband. And, you know, I like to buy blue for, you know, my baby girl dolls. And I just love that, you know, nowadays, you know, you wouldn't automatically see this and think he's a girl, you know. It's just fun. And I happen to think Oscar looks so adorable in this color pink. It's kind of like a, I don't know what you call this, a dusty rose, maybe? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. The lighting's a little off too. It's night, so but I think it's kind of a dusty rose. I don't know what Carter's Little Planet calls it, but oh, it's terry cloth. It's so soft. It is definitely something you would put on a newborn baby on just, you know, a nice warm summer day. The terry cloth is just soft and breathable, and you know, something to hang out by the pool or just, you know, keep baby comfortable and cool. So, yeah, so Oscar will get some photos in that as well. And Stellan will definitely get a nice photo shoot, and we'll do all different poses and props. And I think I made the right choice in, even though y'all saw this already on a video, but I think I made the right choice to put Stellan into this. I just, you know, I got an itch. I was like, oh gosh, this would just be so perfect on Stellan. So yeah, there we go. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And Stellan says hi to all his aunties, uncles, and cousins. I know Levi is still a super popular sculpt. If you have a Levi in the works or on the way, definitely comment below, share your excitement. This sculpt is a timeless sculpt, and Stellan is definitely an infamous little Levi here. All right, everyone. Till next time, God bless.